Hey guys, this is the products I regret buying video. I've got a small collection here today that I've kind of accumulated over a year or so. I don't have very many things because I tend to do a lot of research before I buy something, especially if it's going to be high-end or expensive. So I have a few hair products, a few makeup things, and let's just get started. Disclaimer, just because I have something mentioned here does not mean that it won't work for you. A lot of people maybe like one of these things, and just because it does not work for me does not mean you wouldn't like it. So this is just my opinion. I've got two hair products today, so I'm going to start with those. First is this sea salt spray. I'm not really sure what the brand is, but this is the spray. I got it at Rite Aid. I just don't really like this spray. It makes my hair feel dirty and kind of sticky. It does not make me feel like I was just at the beach like I feel like a sea salt spray should. So I would not recommend this. Next is this hairspray from Herbal Essences. It is the highest strength at number 4. So this just makes my hair feel really stiff. I feel like a hairspray should not make your hair feel sticky and dirty and gross, and this does. It doesn't hold the hair, but it just flattens your hair. It's too heavy. It just does not hold the hairstyle like it should, and it just is sticky and gross, and I just never use it. Okay, moving on to makeup. First we will start with the drugstore product. First off, I have this CoverGirl Wet Slicks lip gloss. It looks like that. It is in the color Shimmer Shell 350. There you go. This product I just am not, fix that. This product I'm just not very fond of. It is kind of sticky and listen, I don't know if you can hear that, but you can just hear how sticky it is right inside the package. It smells kind of, I need tissue. Okay, it smells kind of gross and old, and it's not that old. I only bought it like a few weeks ago. It just is not very good. The color, I'll swatch it for you guys. The color is kind of a light frosty pink. I mean, it's a very pretty color. It is. I like it a lot. You can see it right there. It catches the light pretty nicely. It's so sticky. It just grows. I do not enjoy putting this on my lips. Next is a lip gloss from Maybelline. This is in the color Luscious Pink in 951. This is kind of along the same color tones as the other one. It's a little bit lighter, but it's still a baby pink. This one has a little bit less shimmer. The other one is a little bit more corally. This one's a little bit more baby pink. But those are them next to each other. This one on this side is the Maybelline. This one is the CoverGirl. You can just see they're not very pigmented at all. They kind of just blend in until they catch the light. They're very subtle. I like the packaging on this one though. It's very sleek and it smells like alcohol. I don't know, it's weird. I don't like it. It's very sticky. I tend to stay away from drugstore lip glosses because I just don't really like them, but those two are by far the worst to me. Also from Maybelline is this Color Tattoo in Painted Purple, number 20. It's not very pigmented at all. It looks so gorgeous in the pot. It looks like it would just be a fantastic color. You can see it right there. It's just purple. It's iridescent. It has a kind of a blue sheen to it almost, and it catches the light in such a pretty way. I really, really wish this was better. The pigmentation is just not good. I don't know if you can tell from here on my finger, but it's just kind of, it's splotchy. It's not very opaque. And then when I swatch it on my hand, you just kind of see it on my hand. It's very splotchy. It's not very opaque. It just doesn't, it kind of sinks in all the lines on my skin. This formula just creases so easily. When I try to blend it away, it just kind of doesn't. It just stays there, which I suppose is good for the 24-hour staying power, but it just is not good. And it disappoints me because I like the other colors in the Maybelline's Color Tattoo line, so I just don't know why this one's so bad. Next is the L'Oreal True Match Lumi Foundation. I have the color Porcelain Light Ivory. I don't know, it has a pump, so I like that. But it just, first of all, this is, I think, the lightest color. They might have had one more color that was lighter than this, but still, it's kind of too dark for my skin, so I got a lot. So you can kind of see when I'm blending it in, it lays on top. It doesn't blend in very easily. It's very, very streaky, and it does have pretty nice coverage, but it just looks cakey. It just isn't worth having. Plus, if you have dry skin, it catches all the little patches of dry skin you might have, and it's just not good. I have dry skin during the winter, and that's when I bought this, and it just caught on every piece of dry skin that I had, and it was horrible. And now in the summer, my dry skin's cleared up, and I still can't use it. So really, it was just a waste of money, and I wish I had not bought that. Last thing from the drugstore is this e.l.f. brush. It is the complexion brush, and I think this is from their professional brush line, the $3 ones, not the $1 ones. And this brush just does not pick up pigment very well at all. It brushes over the powder and it just doesn't pick up enough to transfer to your skin. You have to work at it quite a few times to get the actual color to show up. And I've tried that with a bunch of different blushes that usually work perfect. So it's definitely the brush's fault and not the formula. I mean, it's very soft, it's nice, but it just doesn't pick up product enough. Okay, next is the Sephora eyeliners. This is just general Sephora eyeliners. I don't like any of them. The one, I usually get rid of them, so the only one I have now is the white. I haven't used up as much of this as it looks. This is one of the nano ones. So when I swatch it on my skin right there, it hurts. Like, it's not smooth, it's not creamy, and it's very, very rough on the skin. On your eyes, it tugs. It's not smooth or creamy. And when you try to like blend it out, it stays. It doesn't blend well. I don't know, it's just not a very good eyeliner. It's pretty cheap, but some of the Sephora things I think are okay, and I would stay away from the eyeliners. Next is the Benefit What's Up highlighter. This is just the mini one that came from, refocus. This is just the mini highlighter that came with the Sephora birthday package last year, and it came with a They're Real mini mascara. So I don't actually have a problem with the formulation of it. That's great. I mean, I can just swatch it on the skin right there, and it comes off nicely. It catches the light so beautifully. It's a really nice highlighter. But the problem I have with this is that it's very orangey. It is not, for my skin tone, it's not a highlighter really. It would be more of a shimmery bronzer, because you could just see right there, it sticks right out. It's not light enough to be a highlighter on my skin, which is really disappointing. It does blend out very nicely though, so I'll give it that, but it's just too dark. Alright, I'm almost done here. Next thing I have is this Dior Blush and Highlighter Compact in Beige Rose, Pinky Beige 821. So that's what the packaging looks like. It kind of has this cool holographic cover on it. It has a pretty nice mirror. Don't want to blind you guys, but the color, the color is really where the problem comes up. Don't mind the little dents in it because my niece got in here, but the highlighter and the blush, I don't know why it's not refocusing, but whatever. So they look nice there, but then when you swatch them, the pigment just kind of goes away. I'm gonna swatch this on my arm because I kind of ran out of space. Okay, this right there on top is the highlighter. This is the blush. The highlighter is very, very chalky. I mean, it's just, it sits in the lines of your skin and just, you can just see it. And it's not, it doesn't highlight very nicely. The blush just kind of isn't there. It just washes right away, especially when you try to blend it out. I'll blend both of them out and they just disappear. They're not there anymore. So that really, especially for Dior, you would kind of expect better, but I just not a fan of this. It doesn't show up on your skin and I'm just disappointed with that. Last thing is kind of random, but it says Burt's Bees Natural Body Wash, and it is in Red Ruby Groovy, and the scent is grapefruit and thyme. The bottle is very cute and nice, but I paid $5–6 for this. That's only because the Target I was at didn't have a very good selection of body washes. But the problem I have with this is just the scent, really. It just smells so like I can smell the grapefruit, but it's just not good. It's not something that you want to smell like. It's more of a scent like a candle, but not something you would want to smell like. So I just wouldn't recommend that, especially for the price. I mean, I'm much more a fan of like, I personally like the Dove creamy body washes a lot better. So I just wouldn't recommend that for the price especially. Okay guys, so that is the end of my video. I hope you liked it. Those are just the products that I personally didn't like. Maybe they work well for you. Comment down below if any of these, maybe I wasn't using them right, or you have an opinion and you'd like to share it, go right ahead. So I will see you guys later. Okay, bye.